I never thought I'd do this solo, but I checked the internet, and when I learned it a long time ago, I thought there was a part that didn't sound right, and it wasn't right. So I checked the internet to see if I'm not duplicating somebody else's shit. And everybody's playing it the same fucking way I learned it, and it's not the correct way to play it. So that kind of bothers me, because these motherfuckers got, you know, $10,000 in fucking guitars on the wall behind them. Probably $10,000 in fucking guitar lessons. And, you know, anyway, rehashing somebody else's fucking lesson. So anyway, let's go. Just grabbing that open E there. I'm going to unison bend there on the 12th fret of E and the 15th fret of B. So that second note, you're just hitting that whatever. You're just hitting that solo B note on the 15th. All right. Now here's the fucking thing. Right? Now this is the way I fucking learned it. Alright, that's not the way the fun fucking thing goes. So see how that is? You better get your pinky finger in there, but we're just going hammering on and pulling back off 12, 15 on B, bending up on the G string on the 14th fret, walking up B and E on 12. You might get it's a little easier with your pinky in there, but that feels weird to me. Alright, on this last little turn here, we're going from the 15th fret of B down to the 14th fret of G to the 12th fret of G. So we're going to go on a 4 count, so 15 on B, down to 14 on G, to 12 on G. Then we'll go to 14 of D, then 14, 12 of G. It's a nice fucking vibrato on that 12th fret of G. Right? Alright. So we'll slide there on the 7th fret of A. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard to pick up on that. So slide to 7 on the E there, on A, I'm sorry. I'm just going to grab the 5th of D and slide up 7 to 9. We go 7, 5, and we slide back up to 9. Right? Just hammer on and pull off there, 7 to 9 on the D string. There's kind of a slide down there. Just pulling off on 10, 9 to 7 there on D string. 13, 12, 10 on the B string. 10, 9, 7 on the D. 13, 12, 10 on the B. And hammer on, pull off 10, 12, 10 on the B. And finish up on the 12th fret of G. Come here, you bend up on that 14th fret of G. And I'm going to try to pick this as clean as you can. So you're going to want to kill that G string when you grab that 15th fret of E. So we're building that, bending that 14 of G up. And walking down 15th fret of E to B. Alright, and we're going to grab both 14th fret of G and the 15th fret of B. Bend those up. And pull off and release that bend. Right? Now the 14th of D back up to 12th of G. Right? There's 12 down to 11, down to 9, down to 7. Hammer on, come back for a 7. There on the G string. Alright. And then yeah. 2 on the 7, hammer on the 9. D. 7 G, back to 9 on D. This time there's 2 taps on the open E. Outside the first time around, and I'll play it I think at the end here. And then so you get the taps or whatever. In case I'm fucking up the not telling you shit, but the first one there's just 1. And then from then on it's 2. So anyway. Back to that same riff from before. Back to that unison bend on 12 and 15 on E and B. And a big fucking bend on the 17th fret of E. You still want to keep a little tension on that. You don't want to bring it all the way back to its. Unless I got that wrong. Yeah, we'll just do it on 1 string there. Alright, so you bend that fucking thing way up there. Hit it again and release it. Alright. Alright, and we'll come here. So I'm just going to do 13, 12 on the B string down the 14th of the G string. 14th of the G string. And I kind of want to do that, but I think that's throwing an extra note in there. Right? Like that same riff from before, that little, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And make sure you kill that fucking G string though. You don't want it crashing into that. Right? And back to that. Right? Now. Alright, so 5-7-5, the little half step bend there. 5-7-5, I'm gonna walk up 7-9-7-9 on A to D. Finishing up on the 9th fret or the 7th fret of G. Alright. There's another part that it's not fucking, they're not landing on the internet. Of course, it feels like you want to put it in that fucking pentatonic box right there, but it's not that box, it's in the fucking B box still. So, pull off on the 7 to 9 there on the G. Come right back to the 9 on the slide. Right. Pull off and slide back to 9. Pull off 7, slide back to 9. Hammer on to 11. Grab that 12th fret of B. Actually, I think you want to strike that 11th fret of D or G. Right. And grab that 15th fret of B there. Come up here to the 20th fret of E. Work yourself on your way up to a full bend. Alright, play through it one time and fucking out of here. Anyway, there it is.